Welcome to Rewatch. We're on Season 6, Episode 10 of Dave Filoni's Clone Wars. This one's called The Lost One. Basically, Master Sifo Dyas's ship is found. Jocasta Nu kind of does it. They go see Jocasta Nu, which is nice to see. We see an image of what Sifo Dyas looked like, which is interesting. We all know Sifo Dyas from Episode 2, so it's nice. We're getting a little backstory. What happened to him? Where is he from? We find out the files on Sifo Dyas are locked by the Chancellor. So when Yoda confronts Palpatine about releasing them, Palpatine doesn't know Sifo Dyas' name. Oh, that was before I was Chancellor. You need to talk to Valorum. Wait, it's locked by the Chancellor. Can't the current Chancellor unlock it? Yoda even admits to Mace Windu or Anakin and says, dead end it is. Must continue to look for somewhere else for answers. No, say you're the Chancellor. Why not unlock it? We know why. And again, the whole question is, why even bring up Sifo Dyas at this point? We should leave that. I mean, true, the Jedi should have been pursuing that mystery, but they admit that because the Clone Wars, they've been so distracted. Now they've been reminded about Sifo Dyas, and now they're really heavily invested in what happened to Sifo Dyas. No. Again, this is unnecessary. We do not need this storyline. And then, of course, with Valorum being alive, that goes in contrast of what the EU said. Again, I pick as the Clone Wars are stories told by Comp Noir, as in the Fantasy Flight Weston Games Force and Destiny book, where it says that, some of these Clone Wars tapes were edited by Comp Noir and they don't make sense. Certain things are out of timeline or, didn't happen. Again, there's been debate on whether that, when I talked to Fantasy Flight, they said it could be treated like, and they were very coy. They said, you could consider it like that. But then a friend of mine actually said he talked to someone and they said, no, that's not what we intended. Okay. Well, I talked to someone when it first came out, and maybe back then EU people weren't seen as pariahs as they are now. So now they don't want to give EU fans any inkling of continuity or anything. But I'm not saying the other guy is lying. I'm sure he's telling his own truth here. I guess we'll never know. But either way, put it in that perspective, makes sense why Valorum's alive. Either way, Obi-Wan and Anakin have to go to the Pikes to find out what happened to Sifo Dyas as the Pike Syndicate. Sifo Dyas, as he landed there with one of Valorum's aides, we find out. They think it's a Jedi, but it turns out to be an aide. And the Pike leader is wearing the aide's emblem after what? 10 years? 15 years? 12 years now? You're just still wearing it? Showing proof that you killed him? That doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway, the aide is there. They meet him. And as they're talking to him, he gets choked and dies. Why? Because Dooku kills him. And then Obi-Wan and Anakin together fight him. Now, I remember seeing this when it came out on DVD, and I was thinking, no way, you did it again. So when it makes little sense in Episode 3 when Obi-Wan goes, this time we do it together. He's talking about Episode 2, right? But if you watch this Clone Wars TV show, which Filoni says, it's canon with George's stuff. Okay, well then, why is Obi-Wan saying that Episode 3 when they fought Dooku at least 3 or 4 times now? And they fight him together as a team. Zero sense. Then later on, they know that Darth Tyranius is Count Dooku, and he was involved with the Order of the Clones. And you're like, wait, what? So now the Jedi know that the Sith ordered the clones. And now they're like, keep this a secret, we will. Very disturbing it is. Yeah, you think? It gives you less reason. Why reveal that? Again, Filoni forgot what happens in Episode 3. So the Jedi knew the whole time? That makes them look even more foolish than before. Again, I really do hate these episodes. Who knew I could hate an episode so bad that didn't have Ahsoka in it? Who knew that could happen? But anyway, what'd you think of another awful, awful episode? I'm really getting salty now in Season 6. I know that now, but I just don't like these episodes. So here we go. Episode 10, The Lost One. What'd you think about it? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time on Rewatch.